Have you ever wondered why your knees hurt more after walking than when you're sitting still? Or why no matter how many stretches or steps you get in, you still feel weak in the legs, like you're one small misstep away from a fall? You're not alone. In fact, over 60% of people over 50 experience joint pain, balance issues, or muscle loss simply because they're exercising the wrong way, even when they think they're doing everything right. I used to believe that just walking every day was enough to stay strong. I even bought the best shoes, tracked my steps, and stretched religiously. But after a few months, my knees were aching every time I stood up. I couldn't bend down without holding on to something. I was frustrated, and honestly a little scared. Then I found out the truth. A physical therapist from Osaka, Japan, working with seniors over 60, showed me a different way to move. No gym, no equipment, no complex routines, just 3 simple moves. That's it. After just 1 week, my legs felt stronger. My back didn't hurt when I stood. Let's get into the first move. Exercise 1. Wall. Stand with your back flat against a wall. Now slowly slide down until your knees are bent, like you're sitting on an invisible chair. Your thighs should be parallel to the floor, your knees above your ankles. Not sure you can go that low? That's okay. Start higher and work your way down over time. Hold this position for 20-30 seconds. Rest, then repeat it 3 times. What's so special about this? This one move rebuilds leg strength, especially in the quads, glutes, and core, without putting pressure on your joints. It mimics the action of standing and sitting, movements we rely on every single day. And as we age, those muscles shrink unless we actively train them. The wall sit works like a reset. It tells your legs, you still have strength in there, let's bring it back. When I first tried it, my legs shook like leaves after just 10 seconds, but I stuck with it. And within a few days, I could stand up from the couch without pushing off with my arms. That's power. That's independence. That's aging in reverse. And the best part? You're using your own body weight, so there's 0 risk of injury from weights or machines. Exercise 2. Marching hold. This one is almost too simple to believe, but don't skip it. Stand tall near a chair or counter for balance. Now slowly lift one knee to hip level and hold for 5 seconds. Lower, then repeat with the other leg. Alternate legs for 10 reps each side. Sounds easy? Try it. You'll feel your hips, thighs, and even core wake up instantly. Why does this matter? Because this move retrains your hip stabilizers, core balance, and ankle control. All the muscles that help prevent falls. After 50, these muscles start shutting down without you even noticing. And that's when the slips, trips, and stumbles begin. One of my clients, John from Phoenix, 68 years old, told me he hadn't stood on one leg in years. He started with just 2-second holds while gripping the counter. After 2 weeks, he could brush his teeth standing on one leg, no hands. Small move, big result. Exercise 3. Wall push. Hold. You don't need dumbbells to train your upper body, just a wall. Stand facing the wall, feet hip-width apart, arms stretched out at shoulder height. Press your palms into the wall like you're trying to push it over. Hard. Don't move. Just hold that pressure for 15-20 seconds. Relax, repeat 3 times. This is called an isometric push, and it strengthens your chest, shoulders, arms, and core, all without movement, which is exactly what joints need as we age. Muscle activation without grinding the joints. It also improves posture. Most people over 50 start slouching forward, which pulls on the lower back, neck, and even your knees. This wall push retrains your posture muscles to pull you upright again. I used to get shoulder pain just reaching for something overhead. After a few weeks of this simple move, that pain started fading. My arms felt stronger. I could lift groceries without wincing. And just like that, everyday tasks became easier. Exercise 4. Glute bridge hold. Lie down on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Arms resting by your sides. Now slowly lift your hips off the ground until your body forms a straight line from shoulders to knees. Squeeze your glutes, your butt muscles, and hold the position for 20-30 seconds, then lower back down gently. Repeat this 3 times. Sounds simple, but this one move is a game changer. Why? Because this exercise strengthens your posterior chain. That's your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back. These are the muscles that carry you through the day. Walking, standing, sitting, climbing stairs. When they're weak, everything becomes harder. And worse, your lower back ends up taking on the strain. I'll be honest, the first time I tried the bridge hold, I thought, this can't possibly do much. But within a week, I noticed I could get up off the floor without groaning or grabbing onto furniture. More strength, more ease, less pain, and once again, you're only using your body weight. No excuses, just results. Exercise 5. Standing crossbody hold. Stand tall with feet hip-width apart. Lift your right knee up as high as is comfortable, and at the same time, bring your left elbow towards the knee, like a diagonal crunch. Now hold that position for 5 seconds, keeping your body as still as possible. Lower and repeat on the other side. Do 10 reps per side, alternating left and right. This isn't about speed, it's about control. You're teaching your brain and body to stay steady, activate your core, and maintain coordination. Over time, this improves reaction time and prevents falls. One of the biggest risks as we age. If this feels challenging at first, that's okay. You can lightly touch a wall or chair for balance until you feel more confident. But don't skip it. This simple exercise engages your entire core and activates the small stabilizer muscles around your hips and spine. The ones that often get ignored. And here's the surprising part. It also helps with posture. People often report standing taller, walking more confidently, and even breathing better after adding this one move into their routine. Let's pull it all together. You now have a 5-move, 0-equipment routine that's been specifically chosen to help people over 50. 1. Wall sit, builds lower body endurance. 2. Marching, hold, improves hip strength and balance. 3. Wall push, hold, strengthens upper body with no joint impact. Glute bridge hold, activates the posterior chain. 5. Cross body hold, sharpens coordination and stability. Each one focuses on functional strength, the kind you need in real life. You're not training to impress anyone at the gym. You're training to stay independent, move with ease, and enjoy your life without fear of falling, injury, or chronic pain. You don't need a gym. Just 10 minutes a day, with the right moves, can change everything. If this helped, hit like so more people over 50 can find it.